Yo, what's up, y'all? So, thanks for tuning in. This weekly forecast. This is going to be for the week of the February 26th through the 1st, last week of February. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, starting off here on a monthly chart. If you guys watched the last weekly forecast, we wanted to see where this monthly candle was going to close at. We have 4 days left until close, but you can see that at the end of this week we are above it, the previous month. So far it is looking like it's possible that we can close above this previous month's high, which would long term lead to me wanting to see higher prices. And that's so dropping down to the weekly here. Still not too much going on. Not anything that's leading me to actually want to act on any type of price action from the weekly alone. So not really much going on from the weekly perspective. Going down to the daily here, we have so the daily the daily is where we get interested in that with everything. So just want to kind of point out the obvious first. Here we have this fair value gap, okay, that was created. So when this new week's candle opens here, this new daily candle opens, obviously my first draw is going to be into this fair value gap. That's like kind of my guaranteed draw. On top of that, we did sweep, I'm pretty sure this was the previous week's high. We did sweep previous week's high, and we're pretty much having a short retracement back into the range. And this daily fair value gap is definitely a guaranteed draw for me. As far as if I think this week's gonna be bullish, I would lean toward that, but I would also like to see just how far we can come down off of this high. We might even come down to this order block here. I doubt we're going to get down to this rejection block, but if we do, just keep eyes on that just in case. But ideally, I would want to see a move like this here, for simplicity's sake. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty quick video, honestly, man. It's not really a lot to kind of go over. Let's see what the 4 hours looking like. Yeah, it's not really much to go over. Let me just draw a fib here. Let me go back to the daily. Yeah, so if we do retrace into the 50% of this range here, then chances are we'll just be coming into this order block here, this down close candle. But besides that, man, it's not really a lot going on, because we do have kind of a breaker right here, and I really don't expect price to get below the 50%. So I'll be looking for Monday to pretty much trade down into this fair value gap, and most likely Tuesday probably end up consolidating a little bit. Honestly, Tuesday you get a move to go higher, pretty much to run this high here. Yep. That's pretty much how I'm looking at this week going into it. So I like to keep my narrative kind of short. I don't like to try to forecast too much, because then that kind of leads to me wanting to thinking that I know 100% what the market's gonna do, which in my eyes, I only know what's coming in the near future. And for my trading style, that's pretty much all I need. Like, once I see this down close candle right here close and create this fair value gap, that's my draw. Honestly, I can care less about what this side of the range does, because I'm probably gonna make majority. It's kind of just like last week. I'm gonna make majority of my money within that first move, and whatever I make on that second move, that expansion phase, I mean, hey, it's icing on the cake. But yeah, that's pretty much what I expect going into this week. We'll see how this Sunday evening candle opens. I would like to see it open maybe up first, because if we open higher, then that'll pretty much create a gap. Let me drop down to the 4 hour. So if we open higher, that'll create a gap, and that'll be just a reason for price to pretty much trade lower and fill in that gap down into this fair value gap here. So the new week opening gap is what I'm referring to. If anybody doesn't know, like this right here, let's zoom in on it. So like this right here has a gap in price. Price eventually comes back up into it, comes into it here, trades lower, comes into it again, fills it in. So assuming that we gap higher, then that'll pretty much leave a space in between this candle's low and wherever we open at, and then we trade back down into that to close that gap, new week's opening gap in, and then continue higher from there. So yep, so that's pretty much it, man. Honestly, like I said, I don't have no need to go into a lower time frame than that, but we'll see. Last week's forecast played out perfectly. Not complaining. Just kind of, that's pretty much it for the video. If anybody just kind of wants to this weekly forecast, but kind of touching on last week. So what we wanted to see was pretty much, we want to see price come below this low here and then go higher. And literally, I want to say this candle, where's replay at? Here. Okay, so this is how it looked, just like this last week. This was the close, I think it was 16th. Yeah, so this is literally how last week's weekly forecast looked, and we want to see this low get taken out, and we want to see price trade higher. And literally, it could not have happened any better than that. So now we want to see price come into this fair value gap here and trade higher from there. So we got relative equal highs, so that's always nice to see. And yeah, so let's look forward to a profitable week here. You know what I'm saying? Good luck, good trading. And I'll catch y'all in the live trading videos coming up.